paano nag-originate yung patay na si Hesus? Yung credits kasi nga, if you read IMDb, it's co-written by you and Moira Lang.
Hello, I'm back.
So how did it originate? When did it start?
Ang school project talaga yung screenplay sa UP for an MA in film. So final project ko siya isang screenwriting na subject. Then sinulat ko siya in Tagalog but I intended it na Bisaya film. And then sinunod ko siya sa Q Cinema. Then wala akong director na nilagay kasi wala akong kilala na director at that time. And then sinunod ko siya sa Q Cinema, si Direct Vic nag-approach sa akin if na interested siya to direct it. Sabi ko, okay, game. Then Victor contacted Moira and Bianca. So doon, pumasok na.
So yung sinubmit mo siya sa Q Cinema, wala pa si Victor? Or
wala pa at that time.
On your own mo sinubmit?
On my own. Wala akong nilagay na director actually at that time.
Interesting.
So yun.
Pero
si Victor
bakit mo gustong gumawa ng film na set in Cebu when you're from Luzon? I'm correct, right? You're not from Cebu, right?
I'm from Cebu.
Pero it's in Tagalog.
Ako,
okay.
Hindi ko siya in Tagalog at nung script kasi Tagalog yung professor. So, but intended talaga siya na Bisaya. And gusto ko yung Cebu at Dumaguete. I love Dumaguete so much. And gusto ko yung road trip from Cebu to Dumaguete.
Okay. So we have a question from Ilsa Anastasia Malsi. I'm sure ikaw yung sabihin mo if it's part of the original screenplay. Yung question niya is anong nag-inspire dun sa palm licking scene dun sa umpisa? Right, yun eh. It's one of the most memorable scenes from the movie. Kasi bihira yung ginagawa ng mga bihirang inaaming ginagawa. Kasi daw napatanong siya kasi sobrang lakas daw ng tawa niya kasama ng nanay niya. Grabe, no?
Anong scene ulit? Sorry.
Naging family bonding moment yung eksena yun. Na-imagine mo ba magiging family bonding moment yun?
Yung ka-meetings wala siya sa original script, naging part siya nung brainstorming na ng buong creative team. And then I think it's an old joke daw dati na kinakain niya, sayang, kinakain. Hindi naman kinakain yung gum, pero parang pinahid lang sa wall, parang sayang. Naging part siya ng it was an old joke daw dati. So, yun, inadapt na lang namin sa script. I think si Direct Vic may input ata dyan.
Yung kamay ni Jay, yun ba yun?
So saan nag-inseminate yung idea na yun?
Paano ba? I think on that scene, we were thinking of how to end the scene. Because I think I remember Fat, we shot a scene with Jay and the girlfriend. Ang girlfriend kasi sa final cut wala na siya. So because we kind of thought na that scene stands on its own. Pero that scene, we didn't know how to end it originally, yung scene na yun. So parang nag-isip kami, ano bang gagawin niya? Like ang ginagawa ni Jay. And then parang igano na lang niya sa wall or something. Then parang kainin na lang niya or something. So parang ayun, doon na parang I think okay naman yun kasi parang ayaw niya, gusto niya ibalik sa kanya. So parang ganun. So parang one of those mga spur of the moment sa mga decisions sa pelikula. So
Victor, sa iyo galing yun?
Ha?
Yung galing yun.
Hindi naman, ano naman yun eh. Parang si Jay Jay, ikaw na bahala. Total, sa'yo naman yan. Jay, joke, ka ba? Shampoo lang yun na
Ayun. So, may question tayo from Kim Vivar. Since we're talking about semen, paano daw nagsimula yung storya? Saan nanggaling?
Yung story.
Paano na-conceptualize yung storya? So that's coming from Kim Vivar. Hi, Kim.
Loosely based siya sa sir, sa kwento ko, sa buhay ko. I mean, I haven't seen my father for 13 years, and then bigla namin nalaman na namatay siya. So, dapat kami pumunta sa isang lugar. So, pumunta kami doon, nanglilibing na, akala namin iiyak kami. Hindi kami umiyak. Then, a week later, namatay yung aso namin. Spoiler, namatay yung aso namin. Then, umiyak kami sa likod ng bakuran, nanglilibing yung aso namin. So, yun talaga nanggaling yung kwento. Originally based siya sa life ko.
Mhm.
So aso yung pinagmulan.
Oo. I mean, pumunta kami sa living ng tatlo. Hindi kami umiyak. Then pagkatapos, namatay yung aso namin. Umiyak kami lahat ng family members.
Alam mo, may nag-comment about diyan na parang ano ba yan? Parang we're in spoiler territory. So for those who just tune in at hindi pa napanood or hindi pa natapos, kailangan nyo na i-close tong live. And joke, wag, pero balik kayo after the 1 minute. Kasi may nag-comment about that, yung sa ending na, ano ba yan? Ang OA naman ng ending na yan na iniyakan yung aso or something, ganun. And then parang napa-question ako na, may mga aso kaya itong mga tao. So parang sabi daw nila hindi realistic na ba't naman iyakan yung aso or something. So ayun, wala lang. Parang just to reiterate lang yung sinabi ni Fatrick na it was based on a personal experience, and I think a lot of people can really relate to it naman. So ayun.
Ay, dagdag ko lang, bakit sino nagsabi na hindi iniiyakan ng aso? Nung unang beses na namatay yung aso namin, buong pamilya namin, iniiyakan namin yung aso namin. In a similar fashion dun sa movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no joke.
So may mga ganung nag-comment na bakit ganun ka-weird yung ending daw na hindi iniyakan yung tao or something. So
No.
I think yun naman yung parang message ng movie na it's about the people who are around you who are, fill you with love, and it just so happens it was the dog. So, ganun. Tama ba, Fat? Tama naman, no?
Okay, we have a question from Althea David Kahayag. Hi Althea. Is it true that all the actors are Cebuanos? And then for Chai, how was it to play the character of Jude? Is he transgender?
Okay.
First question siguro. Is it true that all the characters are Cebuanos?
All the actors? Sige, ikaw na lang.
Si Jacqueline ba?
Ay, hindi.
Cebuano?
Hindi Cebuano si Jacqueline. Actually, siya. Taga Pampanga, I think. And then, she took on the role kasi she really liked the challenge of mastering another language. Which is Bisaya. So, yun. But as for the rest, the rest are Cebuano. The other one na hindi Cebuano si Miles Canapi na yung madre.
Si Uleb. Si Uleb niya to.
Si Uleb din. So, si Miles naman, parang she took, parang she was listening to our conversation in Bisaya at nakuha naman niya yung accent, ganun, right away. So, everyone else was Cebuano. Like si Jay, she was my, si Jay, he was my friend. He's cameraman sa Cebu na kinukuha ko, kasama ko sa mga shoots ko, mga ganun. And then naisip ko na, audition ko kaya siya. So, parang pumunta siya sa office kasi akala niya siya yung maging one of the cam op dito sa film. And then pinag-read namin ng lines, mukhang okay siya. So, kami nila Moira, yung producers, na parang, yun, we got him. And then si Hubert, na si Vincent Viado, nag-audition. So, we also had a casting call for yung Down syndrome. So, when Vincent came in, si Hubert, alam na namin siya yun kasi parang he was this very meek and very gentle na type of person. Pero when you talk to him, madaldal siya. So, ayun, parang may isang scene doon sa film na parang pinarol lang namin kasi may kausap siyang babae doon sa burol, and yun, madaldal si Vincent. So, yeah, everyone else was Cebuano. Si Chai, ayan, kwento mo nga, Chai, kung paano yung role mo.
No, let me add, si Shinli din pala. Si Shinli is Ilongga.
Ilongga.
Iloilo siya. Iloilo. But Iloilo and Cebuano naman are kind of, we have, apart from the difference in accent and a lot of words, we have similar vocabulary din naman. So I guess it was easy for Shinli to kind of speak in Cebuano in the film. Anywho, okay, ano yun? How was it to play the role of Jude? I
Jude.
wasn't cast for Jude in the beginning. There was another character named Vera, and she was a fourth sibling. And Patrick and Victor, correct me if I'm wrong here, but as far as I know and remember, the character shortly before the shoot was scrapped because she wasn't contributing anymore to the arc, and at the same time masikip na yung multicab. So masikip yung multicab, hindi na kaya ng
Character.
another character in there. So I think about a week I was already set on playing Vera and was trying to get into the college girl vibe, know it all, etc. Because that's the kind of character that Vera was. And then one morning, Moira calls me. This is about a week before the shoot, if I'm not mistaken, or less than a week before the shoot. And then she tells me na we've scrapped Vera. And then the first thought in my head was, okay, well, then no more film for you, Chai. And then she continues with, we want you to play Jude instead. And I go, okay. And I just woke up. I just literally woke up when she called. And I said, yeah, okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I went back to sleep. And then after mga 5 seconds, I jumped off of the bed, panicking because, oh my God, transgender. Oh my God, transgender. What do I know about transgender? What the hell do I know? So I started watching YouTube videos about, what do you call this? About FTM transitions, about just generally about transitioning and being transgender, and talking to my friends who are of the LGBT community. And then eventually I realized, okay, so when I was studying Jude, see, Jude he's long past the am I girl, am I boy, am I gay, am I trans? He's way past that. So all I had to do was watch the men. And because he already identifies as a man, so all I had to do was watch the men and how they move and how they etc etc. So yun, ayun. And I still personally I still kind of feel bad about when people call Judith Marie. Diba, Patrick?
Yeah.
He's because after the film, after they watch the film, they still refer to Jude as Judith Marie, despite the fact na he's already
Yes.
gone through this arc of his mom accepting him and treating him as a son, introducing him as a son to the one of the old friends, etc. And then after the film, people still call him Judith Marie, and I'm like, what? I feel bad for Jude, but he's a man. He's a trans man. So ayun.
Ayun.
And gusto ko lang i-add na, no, yung
Yes,
character
Victor.
sana ni Chai, si Vera, was the fourth sibling. Kasi originally sa script na sinulat ni Patrick, there were 3 siblings.
Oy, naputol na naman.
Parang naputol yata si Victor.
Originally kasi sa script, apat siya na siblings.
Oo. Ayun, thanks, Fat.
Si Vera yung pinaka-weak actually, yung character arc. Then may problem din sa multicab. Sinabi niya medyo masikip na. So you have to delete Vera.
Oh, naputol niya
Sa
si Fat.
family.
Sorry for the technical difficulties,
Siya yung
guys.
siya yung pinakamatalino, si Vera, sa lahat. Siya yung academically na achiever sa family. But you have to delete her script.
Ayun, I am not sure, Fat, kung if you have direct knowledge on this, pero I am pretty sure you do. May question kasi tayo from Tanet Hadaone. Who chose Jacqueline Jose as EI? Kasi according to her, she is the anchor of the ensemble. And then nagkaroon ba ng Chai, you can chime in. Nagkaroon ba ng ensemble acting workshops before the shoot? Because well, this is great praise from Tonet. The ensemble cast was perfect daw. So meron bang acting workshops? And then second question is, kaninong idea na i-cast si Jacqueline Jose considering na hindi nga siya Cebuano? And may question rin ako kasi I really found this thread of the movie very interesting, yung taga Luzon na nag-migrate to Cebu. Was that part of the original script? if not, bakit nagkaroon ng ganong dimension yung kwento, because I really think it's a very good it's a very good mix parang instead of the Cebuano going to Manila, this one is a person from Luzon trying to mix into the Cebuano community and succeeding.
Okay. In terms of casting, wait, am I okay? Okay ba yung...
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay, Vic.
Napuputol ako parang kainis naman tong internet ko. Anyway, so sa casting, we had really involved yung producer namin si Moira sa casting. We really appreciated yung input niya kasi originally I think we wanted Cebuana talaga for EI, but I think it was during when we were auditioning around Cebu and when we were looking at options, kasi for me ang ko is dapat marunong mag-Bisaya, and then we found out during auditions ang hirap ng role ni Jacqueline kasi alam mo yung parang caring na nanay pero at the same time medyo tough love ganun, so parang it was kind of difficult of finding that na mix na may comedy din na very suave. And then there was this time, I think when we were in pre-production, I think nanalo si Jacqueline sa Cannes sa for Marosa during that time. And then tumawag si Moira sa akin, Vic, try kaya natin si Jacqueline. Paisip ako, talaga, Cannes Best Actress, papayag sa ganitong pelikula. So parang, sige try natin. Kasi parang, ang dating kasi ni Jacqueline is, very deadpan ang dating ng acting niya, and I think it's something new na parang hindi outright patawa yung character ni EI, so may ganung sort of nuance and complexity. So parang sige na nga, try natin kausapin. And then ayun, kinausap namin, di namin expect na tatanggapin niya kasi parang best actress yan, di ba, sa Cannes. So parang naman tong pelikula namin. So ayun, and we were so happy, and yun parang, and ayun, okay yung dating niya sa pelikula na deadpan, na yung actingan niya na very nuanced and muted. So parang and yun, raw. So may rawness sa delivery ni Jacqueline. So I think that's one. And in terms sa ibang cast, I think it was important to to check the chemistry. So parang yung trinay namin i-line read si Jay, si Melde Montañez. Swak sila ni Chai. Parang they were complementing each other. And yun, at the same time din kay Hubert, si Vincent. So, ganun yung process. And I think when it came to the set, parang naramdaman mo naman na naging pamilya na din sila during sa shoots. So, they were really helping out each other, especially kay Hubert, na sabihan ko kay Chai, "Uy Chai, tulungan mo si Hubert na gawin ito, ganyan." So, they were very supportive. And even si Jacqueline was having a hard time sa ibang Bisaya words. So, tinutulungan nila Chai, nila Melde. So, I think nag-build up from there yung chemistry nila.
Yeah, there were if I may add a little bit, there were no and natatandaan ko I was very nervous about it because this is Jacqueline Jose, and there was no chance to kind of do a workshop for everybody, and this is my first time working with somebody who had Down syndrome. I didn't know how to deal with that yet, so it was a one day at a time thing for us actors, and it was very helpful that Jacqueline Jose was very keen on these kinds of things. I think she could sense that Melde and I, and maybe partly Vincent, were kind of a little hesitant to engage with her and talk with her in the beginning. So there were a lot of times when she would invite us over for lunch, invite us over to her table. She was the one who's actually siya yung kanang maghukad. Fatrick ba unsay Tagalog anang maghukad? Maghukad ba? What's the
Hukad.
Tagalog for that? Hukad o kanon. What's the Tagalog for it? Yeah, yun. She's the one who serves us with the rice. And she was exuding this very motherly energy towards everybody in the cast, especially during break time, and that helped a lot as the shoot dates progressed for us to kind of feel like we were working as this one unit. So thank you,
May
Miss Jane.
may question si Malay Javier regarding dun sa actors. Kamusta daw po yung kay Vincent Viado yung schedule ng shoots? Did he have a hard time dealing with the hours?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you hear that question? Kamusta po kay Vincent Viado yung schedule ng shoots? Did he have a hard time dealing with the hours? I guess, Chai, since you're also with Vincent during the entire shoot, how was it working with him?
For me, in the beginning, like I said, kanina, I was kind of a little lost on it. But as the shoot dates progressed, and I was seeing how I think everybody was taking their cue also from Tita Cora. Was his grandma, no, or mom, no, si Tita Cora.
Mother at that.
His mom. His mom. Everybody was kind of taking their cue from Tita Cora in the beginning, and it was very what do you call this? It was kind of like a learning experience for the rest of us, because Vincent himself also had a big energy. He was always gay. He wanted to do things. He wanted to participate. He was enjoying. He was what do you call this? He was enjoying his working in this kind of environment. So we were in a way trying to gauge how we would work with him based off of his energy. It helped a lot that he was also very game with everything. So yeah, ako personally, I took a lot of my cue from Tita Cora.
Ay, may special guest tayo, guys.
Ay, ayun.
Medyo parang principal to, so behave muna tayo. Ha? Guys, may special guest tayo, si producer and co-writer Moira Lang.
Hi, Moira.
So, tayo lahat. Kasi yan national artist yan. Tayo lahat.
Hi, Moira.
Hi, Moira. Moira, are you there? Wait.
Yeah, she is.
Ayun. Moira, wala
Ako, audio mo.
Marinig, Moira.
We can't hear you, Moira.
Moira, we can't hear you.
She is.
Paano yan?
Moira.
Anyway, while we fix Moira's may Victor, may gusto kang i-share about how you were able to direct
si Vincent.
How you were able to direct Vincent.
Yeah, actually yun yung fear namin.
For guys who haven't seen the film.
Moira, hindi ka narinig.
Has Down syndrome. He plays the kuya of the kuya of Chai. So, Victor.
Okay na?
Moira.
While we fix Moira's
Oh my God.
Victor, may gusto kang i-share about how to... Victor,
Hello?
Okay na.
Ayan.
how you were able to direct Vincent.
Yeah,
Okay.
ano yung fear namin?
For guys who haven't seen the film.
Moira, hindi ka narinig.
Hanggang ngayon?
Wait lang, medyo may inception moment dito. Narinig ko yung
Moira, off mo yung live mo!
I-off mo yung Facebook, Moira.
medyo narinig ko yung past eh.
Kaya Marty, mamaya ka na manood.
Oh, go Victor. The question is,
Ang gulo.
as a director, paano mo na-direct si Vincent, considering that he's an actor with Down syndrome? Although it's not strange, it's not a new thing.
Mhm. That was our fear from the start na baka mahirap i-handle yung ganun. So we were very sensitive about it. na there was this point sa script writing process na what if tanggalin nila yung character niya kasi one, what if hindi tayo makahanap ng ganung actor, and two, baka mahirapan. So, but when Vincent came on board, si Hubert, we were very surprised na he was very cooperative, walang reklamo from him, and he was very supportive. So, and in terms of directing, kinakausap ko siya, like, as in, madaldal si Vincent. And like na-mention ko earlier na parang I let the cast talk to themselves and tinutulungan nila Melde, nila Chai, kung paano si Hubert. So, and we were surprised na na madali siya i-direct. Hindi lang siya makamemorize ng very long na mga words, pero ipa-freestyle mo siya, kausapin mo lang, as in ang daldal niya. So, I guess ganun, parang pina-natural na lang na ganito na, Chai, can you let Vincent do this? Or kung magsabi siya ng dito, kausapin lang, ganun.
Okay. Yun. I guess naayos na natin yung audio ni Moira. No?
Hi.
Hi, Moira.
Hi, Moira.
Hi, Chai.
Mali ba magkaintindi?
I think Moira, the quarantine is doing you well. Gumaganda ka.
Wow. Thank you. Are you still partnered, Ogs? Just wait. Hindi, kaya lang ako jumoin. Clarify ko yung about Jacqueline Jose. Tapos alis na ulit ako. Hindi, kasi it's not, Vic, mali yung memory mo. Hindi natin kinontak si Jacqueline after siya nanalo ng Cannes. It's not because she won in Cannes, tapos kinontak, maisip natin siya. Actually,
yun ang naalala ko. Tumawag ka sa akin.
Hindi. Victor sent me the script. Matagal na kaming friends ni Victor from pagdadalaga ni Maximo Oliveros days pa. Anyway, so Victor sent me Fatrick's script. I read it. Kasi I told Victor, sinong bago dito sa mother role? Although hindi siya Bisaya, si Jacqueline. Kasi I imagine, while reading Fatrick's script, na-imagine ko talaga yung deadpan acting. And sa akin, the best in deadpan acting, si Jacqueline. So sabi ko, okay lang ba kung mag-cast tayo ng non-Bisaya for the mother role and just revise yung backstory. Kaya tapos Vic, alam mo ito lang yung in relation to Cannes. Kaya kasi siguro nalito Vic. Kasi before umalis si Jacqueline for Cannes, I was texting with her for another project with another director. Tapos hindi na tuloy yung project na yon. Pero kasi before umalis si Jacqueline, sabi niya sa akin, sige, usap tayo pagbalik ko from Cannes. Kaya ko ginawa yun nung time na yon. I don't know why, pero nahulaan ko nung nanalo si Jacqueline ng Best Actress. So sabi ko dun sa director ng isang project before pa, we have to tell Jacqueline already before she leaves for Cannes kasi baka isipin niya na kino-contact lang natin siya after siyang manalo. Nagkataon, hindi na tuloy yung project na yon, but tamang-tama, may patay na si Hesus and was the mother role. So, the next thing I know, si Bayani San Diego from the late Bayani San Diego of the Philippine Daily Inquirer was messaging me and sabi niya, "Uy, Moira, sabi ni Jacqueline yung next project daw niya is with you." So, yun. So nakuha natin ng madali si Jacqueline because natawagan ko siya before siya umalis for Cannes. Yun lang.
Ayun, okay, naalala ko na.
Thank you.
Naalala ko lang bigla kang tumawag, Vic. Ganun, parang gumayon ka. Vic, try natin.
That's very Moira to do, though. Vic.
Thank you. Thank you, Moira. Bye-bye.
Salamat sa pag-clarify.
Bye-bye. Yun. We were graced with the presence of Moira lang. Anyway, may question tayo since we're in the topic of Jacqueline Jose, who's not Bisaya. Meron kasing maraming nagtatanong ng questions about the Bisaya, Tagalog, Manila relationship, especially since I think Patay na si Hesus is the first, not really the first, marami way back before, but first in modern era na nagkaroon ng wide release na Filipino movie in Bisaya language. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yung question ni Pete Villalino is what was it like translating Visayan humor to Tagalog or English? Yung experience kasi niya is when I found it was in Cebuano, I was kind of worried watching it with Manileños, thinking they might not get some of the humor I'm getting in Cebuano. LOL.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Pat, paano nga ba yan? Kasi I think, originally, yun nga, we really wanted na Cebuano siya, ganun. And then, yung idea na si Jacqueline na na taga Manila na sometimes nag-code switch siya to Tagalog, parang minirror ko na lang din sa family ko na yung dad ko yun sa bahay nagtatagalog. So parang hindi siya masyado new for me, kaya parang sa bahay namin parang we can just easily go Bisaya, Tagalog, ganun or something. So parang hindi nais ko na lang doon yung ganung sort of code switching. And I think when we were doing the film, we didn't really think much about kung paano siya sa Tagalog, no? Or something. Oo.
I think naman humor is a universal language. Although kapag happy lang din kami na yung humor nag-translate siya sa Tagalog audience. Although feeling ko kapag Bisaya ka, tapos mo yung film, mas nakakatawa ka, mas lalo kang matatawa sa film kasi may mga nuance at expression yung character na magigets lang ng mga Bisaya audience. Di ba, Chay? Ng mga, even the expression, yung mga mura, may mga part na only Bisaya people can understand.
Sino yung sorry, Chay. Go ahead.
No, sorry. I was just gonna add to what Patrick was saying and in relation to the question, if when we write, do we worry about how to translate the humor to other languages? My experience with Suto Kill Sauce is you just funny now, you translate later.
That's correct.
Funny now, translate later.
Pero this relates to the next question by Mitzi De Lima. Kasi nag-start to when Fatrick pitched sa Q Cinema eh. So yung question niya is, how did you go about pitching a Bisaya film to producers who don't speak the language or to studios who feel that it should be Tagalog-centric? Yung additional question ko is, when you pitch the film, kasama ka na rin, Victor, is when you pitched the film or when you made the film, did you imagine na this would be released sa buong Pilipinas? Or did you want it to be a film made for Bisaya?
Okay. Hi Mitzi. She's my favorite storyboard artist. So, hello. When we were pitching the film, parang ang pitching. Wala akong pitch mango pa joke. Tawag dito, when we were pitching the film, ang nasa utak ko lang talaga magagawa na ng bagong pelikula, and I wanted it to be another Cebuano film. Cause I was more comfortable and mas gets ko siya. So fun fact, when we were pitching it around to people, ang dami nagsasuggest na gawin siyang Tagalog para daw mas commercial, mas marketable. So actually, we considered it sa team na nag-isip kami na maybe it's possible naman pwede like change na yung setting sa na from Metro Manila to a province in Manila. Then pero there was always that feeling in my mind na parang I have to adjust yung mindset and yung heart ko kasi parang nung sinulat ni Fatrick nakita ko na siya Cebu, Dumaguete, and it's a place na that we're very familiar with na I think parang instinct na lang na makuha ka agad. So ayun, so and I think we also sorry, nagsasatter ako. Bisaya talaga gusto namin parang doon kami comfortable at doon na namin na-imagine. And I think nung kinausap ko rin si Fatrick, gusto niya rin talaga na Cebu yung setting and it's in Bisaya. Kasi yun nga, parang doon kami familiar and ultra instinct na gawin natin dito, ganyan-ganyan. So I was able to freely move around. So pinaglaban talaga namin maging Bisaya siya. We didn't think, actually when we were shooting, hindi namin na-imagine na mag-nationwide release siya. I just really wanted to make a film that time. It was my second film after my first na may paranormal romance na nasa YouTube na, tag lang. And parang I really wanted to get back to making another feature length. So, ayun, and nung basa ko yung script ni Fatrick, tawang-tawa ako na parang, shit, gawin na natin to. And yung Cebu Dumaguete na route kasi is very memorable for me kasi kung sa Manila yan yung Manila to Tagaytay, mga ganun. So parang it's that impromptu road trip you take with your friends or family. So ayun, doon ako kumapit sa sa ganung idea na familiarity and what's really honest in your heart.
Guys, just a reminder. Again, if you're enjoying this chit chat or kahit if you're not enjoying it, pero you have it in your hearts to donate so that we can sustain yung mga taong gumagawa ng mga pelikulang nagpapatawa, nagpapaiyak sa atin, nagre-remind sa atin kung paano yung buhay natin bago nagkaroon ng COVID. Please donate. Please donate. Please donate.
Oh.
Yes, Vic.
May tanong din ako sa'yo.
Ano?
Paano ka pumayat? Nax, joke. Hindi, No, I'm just observing.
Ayun, yung mga nasa likod mo, yung Moby, Fita, tsaka Mr. Chips, tapan mo lahat yan. Pero
okay lang yan. Hindi naman to rice eh.
Okay so, kasi marami rin akong chichirya ngayon eh.
You're a sinner din. So
yeah, I'm a sinner. Patay na si Hesus eh.
At least hindi sila rice. Ako naman iwas lang ako sa rice. So if that's cool, okay na to.
Si Fatrick, paano ka pumayat?
Ay, oo nga, Fatrick. Paano ka pumayat, Fatrick?
Tumaba nga ulo ko ulit ko ngayon eh. Fasting, IF.
Hindi yun, yung bigote mo.
Ilang hours?
I can go as like a day, 24 hours, 16.
What?
24 hours? Pero okay nga daw yun eh, di ba? Sorry, naging fitness, naging fitness chat.
Payat na si Hesus daw.
pero congrats, Fat. Laki ng, di ka na fat.
Hindi na fat si Fatrick.
Actually, yan yung tinatanong ng mga tao, yan ba talaga pangalan niya? Fatrick Tabada?
Tabada.
Actually, kapag nakakabasa ako ng mga script, hindi ko pa kilala si Fatrick noon. Nakakabasa ako ng script sa Cinema 1. Not Fatrick yung ano to? Comedy pa yung script.
Do you always get that fat kanang do you always get that was this a typo?
Bakit yung Fatrick?
Combination siya ng parents name, Fatima tsaka Ricky. So
you told me about that, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, may question tayo from the multi-awarded cinematographer Maki Galvez. Medyo medyo seryoso tong question na to Mm-hmm. So hold on to your seats. Ikaw, wag ka muna kumain, Victor.
Sige, ayos na ako.
Ayos na ako. Bilaukan ka.
Yan.
Ito na. What roles does regional cinema play in the Manila-centric film industry?
Teacher.
Chai.
Teacher.
Go, Chai. Go.
Malaki ng tanong.
Teacher.
Si Chai. Yes, Chai.
What role does regional cinema play in the
Manila-centric film industry?
Well, we are a very diverse country, and if we show that. Wait lang, teka. Ayusin ko. Ang dami, nagsasabayan sila sa utak ko yung mga thoughts ko. Teka. We're a very diverse country, and so therefore, each culture that belongs to this country must be allowed to tell stories of home, because these stories serve as our cultural ID. This is how we can properly kind of introduce ourselves to each other, and this is how we get to know who our neighbors are, instead of operating on assumptions about who our neighbors are. When we get to know them through their art and through their stories, through their histories and their sensibilities as a people, we stop operating on assumptions and we start getting to know each other much better. And in a way, I think that it helps to figure out this whole Filipino identity problem. If we are all allowed to tell our stories, if it's not just one unit telling stories for everybody.
Yun,
It's also,
critical.
it's also a documentation of our histories as a people. I dare say that to tell stories is a human responsibility. People should never forget where they come from, and people should look at our stories as a source of insight and information and wisdom. So yeah, telling stories is a human responsibility.
Ayun.
Ayan, Chay.
Answer lahat
Dahil
ito.
sa napakaganda mong sagot, meron kang papuri from Christian Del Palermo. Sabi ni Christian Del Palermo, quote, "I love you, Cha. Galing mo din sa pauwi na." Quote.
Thank you,
Quote.
Christian Del Palermo.
Salamat. May gusto pa bang mag-add?
Yeah, ayun, yun na yun, na-finisan siya eh. Pang-end statement. Nag-scramble pa ako eh. Pero speaking of Bisaya or something, if anyone here sa live na Bisaya watching now, mayang gabi sa inyong tanan, salamat sa pagsuporta o sa pagtanaw, ingna inyong mga friends, dungan mo mag-agik sa pagtanaw sa salida. So tanaw na, napata until ugma. Yes.
Yay!
Comment if you're Bisaya. Comment with a heart.
Isa kamot.
Isa kamot. Oh. Yan na.
Ito, question from Pat Pamintuan. As a regional road trip film, anong naging process ng pre-production to production nyo? Logistics, and more importantly, since maraming gustong gumawa ng pelikula, budget-wise?
Nako, alam nyo, after making Patay na si Hesus, parang I told myself na never do a road trip movie again kasi ang hirap. Ang hirap niya kasi one, habulan kayo sa araw since kailangan talaga daytime, hindi pwede i-cheat or something. And yung isa pang major factor is yung multicab, yung picture vehicle namin. Ang sikip, ang init. So
the AC was not working, I swear.
So nung sa multicab, nandun kami
distraction, yes. Medyo since critic ko, medyo naging distraction yun sa akin yung cam setup sa multicab. Hindi yun naayos yung yung nagje-jiggle na cam.
Critic ka? Ikaw na ang gumawa ng pelikula. Ganun, joke na yan. Hindi. Wait lang. That's one of the many problems namin na ang pag-rig hindi talaga ma-perfect kasi naghabol sa oras and sometimes parang may mga kailangan ko na gumawa ng decision na hindi okay na take na yun or something. So parang may hindi talaga ma-avoid yung mga jiggle, yung mga ganon. So parang even sa post we try to fix it, then parang may iba na hindi na talaga and parang okay na yung na-capture. Then when we were shooting it, nandun kami ni Kulas, yung audio man, yung audio guy namin, sound recordist. Doon kami sa likod ng multicab. So, there's that spare, sa compartment ba yun, or yung sa likod, parang nakatago kami doon, para kami nakakamasutra position, para lang hindi kami makita sa camera in front. And sometimes, we even have to put, black backing sa likod namin at nandun ako nakatingin sa monitor. And then doon ako magde-direct or something. And then every time mag-cut, pawis na pawis. So parang cut.
Oh my God.
As in,
that was a sight. That was a sight to see, Vic, because when we would shoot and then we would go, okay, so we say our lines and then, Miss Jack is driving, Jacqueline Jose is driving, and then we're saying our lines, whatever. So before the take, you have Kulas and you have Victor, who are looking okay when they enter the cab, and then at the end of the take, you have a Kulas and the Victors are drenched in sweat, going, good take!
And even if you've noticed sa pelikula, I left it there na nakita yung paa ko. So, yung mga maka-picture frame sa kung maka-freeze frame nyo, i-screen cap nyo. So, ayun, ang hirap gumawa ng road trip. So
grabe, Vic, basang-basa yung multicab. Pawisin ka pa naman.
Oo, super. So parang it's a curse. Ganun. So, ayun, ang hirap gawa ng road trip. Akala mo madali pero hindi. And then every time we're moving, we have like siguro tatlong service vehicles, vans who are following. So, every time mag-stop yung picture vehicle, stop rin kaming lahat. So, in the roadside, sa stop, mag-refresh and tawag nito, make up, set up, ganun. So, the mental gymnastics na shit, sana kasi ang lagi nasa isip ko, sana safe lang lahat, ganun. Kasi most of the time, actual driving si Jacqueline eh. Wala kaming, ang tawag nun, yung parang flatbed. Oo, walang flatbed. May scenes na, na parang tinow namin, ganun. Pero most of the time, she was actually driving. So, there's that safety issue, yung comfortability, and I'm sure kayo actors, mainit din, di ba? So, parang
Yes.
after every take din, parang, kailangan make up or something. So,
that's the more annoying part of very sweaty situations when shooting, because you almost hope that your sweat glands stop working temporarily, but you know that you can't control that. That's the most annoying part. That's why sometimes I like shooting yung mga poor character films, because then I don't really have to
makeup.
No more makeup. I can wear my eye bags whenever I want, and then I can just change and then jump into the scene and concentrate on exactly what I'm doing instead of worrying about how my makeup is caking.
So ito na lang. Yung question kasi ni Julius Bernard San Jose is, what was the hardest part of the film in terms of directing? Gawin nating mas malawak. What for you, Chai? Ano yung hardest part of playing Judith Marie? And then ikaw, Fatrick, ano yung pinakamahirap sa proseso ng pagsusulat ng Patay na si Hesus? So, Vic, start.
Sige. So, before I start, mamimigay kami ng promo codes for a free viewing sa VOD. So, so ganito ang how to avail. Sa first 5 na maka-answer sa question is, ibigyan namin ng promo code. So, i-PM na lang siguro ng Lockdown Cinema Club or whoever representative. So, ito yung question. Sa Patay na si Hesus, saan sila papunta? Yun. Ang dali lang nun, ha? So, timer starts na. Okay. So, ano yung question ulit? Wait lang.
Before you answer, greet muna natin yung pinakamagandang Camille Aragona.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Camille! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. May you be blessed with more.
Cheers, Camille.
Happy birthdays like this.
Happy birthday.
Cheers. Puro kiyamoy na lang doon naman.
Ito, why
not? Ayun, go answer, Vic.
Okay. So hardest part of directing, well, there's always that self-doubt and insecurity kung tama bang ginagawa mo. Pero in particular sa Patay na si Hesus, I was worried on yung chemistry ng mga tao, kasi I think sa first day may kaba on how to really do it na, kasi parang I haven't done a film in a long time when I was doing Hesus, so parang hindi ako sure kung ito ba yung tama or something, or nakalimutan ko na. And it was the first time for me to work with an actress like Jacqueline Jose, because back then I was just comfortable with working with my friends or people who I know. So there was always that kaba on shit, parang baka i-judge niya yung talent ko or something. And sa Hesus, the hardest part talaga is on how to mount the entire road trip. As in, there was a lot of, originally I really wanted, kasi sa route from Cebu to Dumaguete, may mga mga checkpoint na mga provinces na pwede mong puntahan, ganon. But I think had to make a call na right there na wala na to, dito na lang natin i-mount kasi we were running out of time, and I think budget din. And there was a time na nag-shoot pa kami doon sa Buluon, and the pier, the boat is gonna leave in 30 minutes. So we really had to shoot everything kasi, and then we had to run 30 minutes away para maabutan yung barko. So literally parang we were chasing against time. So ayun, so yeah, that I hope that answers your question, I think. So
I think subjective naman yung question.
Wait, I'm just trying to remember mga tidbits lang. Pero sige, Sila muna Chai at si Patrick na ano.
Sa writing naman,
Wait lang, Fat.
Yes.
Pa-clear lang yung first 5 messages yung sa inbox. Again, inbox ng Lockdown Cinema Club, hindi dun sa comment section. Sa inbox ng Lockdown Cinema Club, yung makakakuha ng free passes. Not sa comments.
Extended pala ang VOD ng Patay ni Hesus. It's gonna be until tomorrow, Sunday. So you have you have a lot of chances to avail of the VOD. And surprisingly, ang dami na.
Kwento nyo sa mga kaibigan nyo. Again, kasi iniisip nila, especially in Manila, parang, Cebuano, hindi ako mag-enjoy. Hindi ko maintindihan. Pero sabihin mo sa kanila, universal yung humor, makaka-relate ka sa lahat ng tao, sa lahat ng jokes, sa lahat ng kwento. So, again, katulad ng sinabi ni Bong Joon-ho, no? Dapat lumabas tayo dun sa 1-inch limitation ng subtitled cinema. So ayun, anyway, go ahead, Fat.
Sa writing naman po, sobrang mahirap din for me na magsuot ng multi-characters, lalo na mag-close yung arc nila. Dapat may nag-close lang yung arc ng mga characters like Judith Marie, like si Jay, down even to Judas. Nahirapan ako magsulat ng multi-characters. Tapos road trip pa siya. And sa shoot naman, pinakamahirap kasi yung nag-revise kami ni Moira sa set. Since day one kasi nang nag-shoot kami, andun kami sa set. And then, since road trip siya, maraming mga production adjustments. So we need to revise the script on the spot sa araw mismo to make way for the adjustments. So yun.
Okay, challenges, wala akong masyadong maisip apart from I was just dealing with the general anxiety of inhabiting a character whose gender is not the same as my gender and my gender identity. I was afraid that I might not be able to do the character justice, so I kind of over prepared in a way to deal with that fear. Also, there was this huge anxiety in the beginning with the fact that I was working with Jacqueline Jose. Hello, But eventually, she did make it a little more comfortable as the days progressed, and I was very thankful for that. And which also helped with the ensemble acting. Actually, in a way, she acted as the kind of glue for us, not just on screen but also off screen, really. So yun. And just the physical difficulties of shooting a road trip film, which was really funny because the year that we shot Patay ni Hesus, also shot another road trip film, Pauwina.
Yeah.
So in terms of that, I was just I was already kind of familiar with what the difficulties were gonna be, but dealing with them also it still doesn't make it any less difficult. So ayun. But it ended up happy. I love that shoot. It was really fun shoot.
Actually, kwento ko lang. Talagang nakaka-intimidate si Jacqueline Jose. Kasi kasama ko siya sa jury sa FAMAS. So naman, lahat kami nagde-decide kung sino mananalo ng mga categories, di ba? Si Jacqueline, talagang kinikwento niya na nagtatanong siya sa individual, isa sa amin, ng very individual scenes ng mga pelikula ng mga para lang hulihin kami kung napanood namin yung movie. Grabe talaga Jacqueline. Anyway, ayun. May question tayo from John. Was there a push to submit the film to an international festival? If yes, what was the process like? If no, why not? Isama mo na rin yung bakit wala siya sa Netflix?
Okay. Sino sasagot, ako ba?
Ikaw, Vic.
Ikaw na,
Sino na Netflix, Vic?
The film festivals, ang gumagawa nun sila Bianca eh. So parang, may festival tayo. Sige, game. Gumagano na ako. So parang, I wasn't really particular. Kasi parang happy na ako.
Nag-international film festival ba siya?
Oo, Frameline sa San Francisco. Nanalo din siya sa Shuttle Twist Film Festival. And may Italy, nakalimutan ko na yung ibang festival. So, yung napuntahan ko lang sa San Francisco sa
So how was it
Frameline.
received by foreigners? Iba yung
Surprise.
Cebuano to Manila, then Manila to, and then Cebu
Oo.
to San Francisco. To Seattle.
Na-surprise ako sa reception kasi parang ang malakas sila magtawa and then very reactive na heckler na, oh no, she didn't! Gumaganon sila eh. So parang, I-guess niya yun or something. Hindi parang,
Kuha mo yung accent, Vic.
di ba? I was there eh. So, nireplicate ko na lang. So parang, and then, pero there were parts na hindi nila na-gets. For example, yung Lego Mahjong, as in, ang quiet nila doon. Kasi parang, baka hindi parang I think it's foreign to them. And ano pa yung mga parang may iba ng awkward silence na di sila tumawa diyan. So may mga lost in translation or hindi lang sila familiar sa culture. Naalala ko yung may New Zealander na nood na parang it's weird. Gumaganon siya na it's just so weird. Gumaganon siya. So parang refreshing naman na ganung point of view. But ang lakas nung tawa yung sa Kabaong, dun sa US, and people were like approaching me that they really love the film, ganun. So na-surprise ako kasi that was one of my worries nung nasa San Francisco na parang baka hindi mag-get. And surprising din na sold out siya when we were showing sa Frameline. So ayun. But
Frameline is an LGBT
festival. So I think I think during Pride Week na coincide doon. So ayun. And then but in terms of actively submitting sa festivals, hindi ko talaga siya iniisip. Sila ni Bianca Moira sa mga festivals. Kasi ako happy na ako na nag-cinema release siya kasi yun naman talaga yung goal ko. And I think parang plus points na may festival. So ayun.
May question si Maui Mauricio. To everyone present, hi Maui. Is comedy your go-to genre as an artist? If not, what would it be? And then siguro, dun sa question na yun, i-duktong mo na rin, what happened to your careers after patay na si Hesus? Success.
Sige, sila muna Fatrick Chay kasi kailangan ko talbugin yung mga answers nila. Nax na siya. Joke. Hindi kakain na ako kaya kayo muna.
Pita.
Ikaw, Fat. Mauna ka muna.
Favorite ko yung comedy. I always like a good laugh sa comedy. And favorite genre ko siya, ma-series man or ma-film. And yung Patay na Hesus was my first screenplay ever. First screenplay ko siya. Sulat. And after ng Patay na Hesus, I went to co-direct siya din at si Apple. I also wrote several films. I've been working sa mga series na rin. So, naging gateway ko siya sa industry, yung Patay na Hesus. So, yun.
Pero hindi ka magtatakal ng ng ibang genre?
All to goal ko talaga magsulat ng drama and horror. So, yun. Pero
may mga horror naman related rin sa comedy minsan kasi siyempre they all tackle the exaggerations.
Tsaka medyo same beat yung horror at comedy. So yun.
Ikaw, Chay.
Is comedy my go-to? Wait lang. It's very hard to ask a Libra questions about her choices because Librans are known to be indecisive. But I guess so. I've worked with Suto Kill Sauce and Suto Kill Sauce was born because we always look at things from the more comedic in a more comedic light, and it also kind of saved our lives at some point. That's the medyo sad bit about that. But yeah, comedy is it's I dare say it saves lives. I like comedy because you can punch up. You can use it to speak truth to power in a way. And you can it's educating without making people feel that you're lecturing them, I guess. And then what happened after Patay na si Hesus? I won an award for it. What else? I worked on a serie. I did a number of a few more films after that. Steady
Respeto.
lang.
Respeto.
Oh, Respeto, yeah. Yeah.
Oo. Galing mo dun. Sobrang.
Thanks.
O yan, talbugin mo na sila.
Hindi. Joke lang yung talbog. Anyway, so, alam nyo ba, na when I was starting out as a filmmaker, hindi talaga comedy yung parang gusto kong gawin. Parang I wanted to do something na medyo very artsy, very profound, ganon, or something. So, may ginawa akong short film before na parang, parang slow cinema, ganon. Nung pinanood ko, ang pangit. So parang sinabi ko sa sarili ko, let's never do something like this ever again. And then, I think there was that trial and error for me na ano ba talaga yung comfortable ako. And parang bumabalik talaga ako sa comedy eh. So parang natural for me na ganun. So parang, and nung in-embrace ko na siya, I tested out my theory kung funny ba talaga ako sa films. In real life, hindi ako funny. Medyo brooding ako. Ganun ako. Pakilala, may chicks ka ba dyan? Ganun ako. Anyway, so when I embraced it, I tested out my, in a short films. I made this film, Saranghe My Tutor, na short film na comedy about a Korean English teacher. And I made this prenup wedding video na ginawa short film when Mary Met Kido. And parang nag-connect ng marami yung mga tao, tawang-tawa sila at nag-connect sila. And then, parang, I kind of like that feeling, nag-work yung, yung gusto ko mangyari na they were able to parang feel something from it and natawa sila, and then may nagme-message sa akin na thank you for your film, it brightened up my day. So may ganon, and then so parang in-embrace ko na okay, parang this is the genre that I'm very comfortable with. So right after Patay na si Hesus, parang na surprise ako na parang ang daming offers na nag-come in from different producers to make their film, ganon. And then parang, I was overwhelmed kasi I really didn't expect na the film to do well or ma-recognize kami. And more than that, parang ang dami nagme-message na, Vic, you put Bisaya films in the map, and parang ikaw yung inspiration namin, kaya kami Victornatics, ganon. So, ganon sila, mga Victornatics sa mga fans yan. So, ayun. So, pero, yeah, I'm thankful sa film. And, well, right now, di pa naman ako mayaman. Payaman pa lang. Pero joke, hindi. Joke, hindi.
Ang dami mo kayang sponsors. Hindi ka pa rin mayaman.
Yun nga eh. Parang ito, hindi pa sila, wala pang check eh. So, I'm still waiting. So, ayun. Pero, yun, yeah, somehow, it helped in my career as a filmmaker, ganon. So, and I'm really hoping na matapos itong COVID na to kasi I miss directing, I miss to be on set. So, ganon.
Pero yung last film mo sobrang distant from Patay na si Hesus.
Yung Lucid sa
Lucid, yeah.
Ang writer noon si Nats Adaune, sister ni Tonet. Na-surprise nga ako ba't ako yung pinili niyang director kasi funny lang ako eh. So parang funny pero hindi minahal. Joke, hindi. Parang nito. But I kind of took it as a challenge na parang I wanted to do something totally different. And I was going through a crisis din, depression. Parang I wanted to, express that kind of bleakness. So parang yeah, I took it I took it on kasi parang I wanted something different. So I think parang right now parang gusto ko ng ganun eh. I want to try different genres or something. So ayun. Pero yun, pero yung films ko funny, ako lang hindi. So yun. Diba?
Sige, ito na yung last question before we say goodnight to everyone. From Engelbert Rafferty. Hi Engelbert. Hope you're doing fine wherever you are.
Hi.
Ito, medyo deep to So, kinig kayo ng mabuti. Paragraph to eh. Regional cinema plays a huge factor in honing our national identity and cinema voice. Since the role of regional cinema has been mentioned earlier very fluently by Chai, what are the necessary steps that need to be made to further promote such to a wider audience? How can these steps be actualized?
medyo nag-lag sa akin. Ano yung last question? Wait lang.
Sabay. Oh, sige. Ito, one more chance.
Yung last na sentence na ano.
How can these steps be actualized? Before that, what are the necessary steps that need to be made to further promote regional cinema to a wider audience? How can these steps be actualized?
Oh my God, what a big question. Honestly, hindi ako sure paano. But first might be education or something.
I guess start ano ba yung state ng Ano ba state ng Philippine cinema ngayon? Is it still nag-improve ba since all the efforts of Cinema One, Cinema Region, naging naging multifaceted ba yung cinema ngayon? As in, kapag nanonood ka ba ng Star Cinema, do you guys feel represented, or do you guys still feel that there are still these stereotypes that are being peddled by mainstream cinema? So I guess let's start from there, and then let's end ano yung kailangang steps na gawin ng mga artists from the various regions to make sure that that regional cinema is not just represented but represented correctly.
When I'm I think the reason why I like to make Bisaya films kasi it nag-start ako sa notion. Meron kasi notion sa Cebu na na basta Bisaya, Baduy. Hindi lang sa film kundi sa mga music or sa mga, let's say, may mga Bisaya teleserye kasi kami. So parang anything na spoken in Bisaya is Baduy. So parang I kind of want to destroy that kind of reputation sa Bisaya film kasi parang for me may may sort of nuance and dating yung humor ng Bisaya, and I always want it to be translated into film form. Ganun. So that's why every time I make a film, I kind of try to insert yung pagka-Bisaya ko, like maybe a Bisaya character dyan or an expression, yung mga ganun. So parang, for example, sa John and Martian, nilagay ko doon yung iyot. So, mga things like that na parang, okay, parang mag-work pala yung yung pagka-Bisaya. And, well, in terms of steps, I think parang, for me talaga, it's about educating, at the same time inspiring the regional filmmakers to, to really pursue yung paggawa ng Bisaya na films, and even appreciate yung mga mga nagawa na, wherein for the past decade ang dami ng mga regional films, mga Cebuano filmmakers, and I think, well, thanks to the internet right now, they have the chance na to watch it, like Damgo Nelateria, ganon. So if they can just see the potential in a Bisaya film, and there's a lot of Bisaya people sa Philippines. I always use the hashtag na hashtag Bisaya Master Race. Ganun. So parang but slowly, but in terms of Philippine cinema, I think it's still a given na parang Tagalog yung parang pinapanood kasi I think logistics wise it's just easier na the whole nation but medyo nag-change na yun because of proven by Parasite na the 1-inch subtitle thing, and I guess it just needs more push lang, and to appreciate regional cinema.
Ako anecdotally, just my insights from some of my experiences and observations. In February, I went to Sagay City in Negros because I think around 2 years or 3 years ago, Samantha and I from Sutakil Sauce, we did a little filmmaking workshop for their community, and we taught them how to just the basics, pre-prod, and then you do your production, and then you do your post-prod, and we had them do like a 1 minute film that we showed at the end of the workshop on the third day, and these stories were extremely interesting. They were napaka-local. They were very alam mong yung mga storytellers doon are very in touch with their local culture and their community. And then this was in 2017, 2016, I think. And then 3 years later, just this year, 4 years later, they did their first ever short film festival in Sagay City, and I was there to see it. The whole Baybayun, the shoreline, because they did an outdoor screening. It was near the beach, it was filled with people waiting to see the films that are about themselves and about their towns and about their barangays, about their culture, about their cultural heritages. And I could see their faces, and they were so excited about seeing themselves represented on their own screens, their stories told. And this was largely with also with the help of not just like a grassroots na community level na efforts, but with the LGU. That's why they were able to do it. It's very important for LGUs to also support culture. Like for example, in Cebu, I know that the Cebu scene is thriving, even in music and theater and there are a lot of filmmakers there, lots of artists there. But up until now, I'm wondering why we don't have a cinematheque. Diba? So we don't have that kind of I don't know, like after all this blows over, which I hope it does, after this COVID pandemic blows over, when we all go to the new normal, I do hope that the local government in Cebu kind of shows that kind of support. No? I mean,
Yes, Chai. Totoo yan. Kasi, weird, no? Parang hindi tayo nasusupport sa sarili nating region sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is true. We still have like the theater people there still suffer a very huge entertainment tax whenever they put up their musicals, diba? So I'm like,
and I think,
where is the support for the arts there from the LGU?
Parang kailangan pa i-validate ng Manila yung mga efforts namin ng mga Cebuano filmmakers na parang, pero I mean it's not a bad thing kasi parang gusto ko sa Manila na-appreciate nila yung ginagawa namin or something. Sa Cebu parang bakit ganyan or something, so parang may ganung pang barrier, but it's slowly changing though. Parang marami
it is
ng
definitely
this
it's changing
ng Bisaya na art, so ganon. But I kind of hope so. But to add lang to that, I think I really hope na I want more of the regional filmmakers to really make their films in their own language, because I think i-push nyo lang and have it shown, and I think if a lot of people may sort of domino effect siya na if they see this isang regional film na isang unique perspective, point of view na parang parang nakakonect ako doon, and naturally sasabihin niya yun sa iba. So parang that's why na-appreciate ko yung Cinema Region. I think it's one of the best film festivals sa Philippines. Kasi highlight talaga din regional films and also na-appreciate ko rin yung mga film festivals like Q Cinema One Originals na lagi silang may regional entry, gano'n.
Yeah.
So I think it's getting there. There's always, I hope na there's that space na parang okay, na-excite sila kasi isang regional film ang mag-show. So, ganon.
Pero in terms of mainstream cinema, I think we can do better, no? I mean, feeling ko kapag may regional cinema nagpipitch sa mga big studios, they'll get the same question and concerns ng pinitch namin yung Patay ng Hesus. Bakit hindi Tagalog? Bakit hindi nyo gawing may manood ba ng regional film?
Ano ba yung last mainstream movie na may na talagang may, at least for you merong na-admire nyo na at least may attempt to showcase an accurate representation of the region?
Ano kaya? Hindi ko naman pwede sabihin Patay ng Hesus. Ito, alam ko isa. Train to Busan, joke. Hindi region yung Busan. Wait. I'll get back to you on that. Meron ba? I'm not sure. Mainstream release, gano'n?
Mainstream. Star Cinema, GMA, Viva.
Well, naalala ko yung Panaghoy sa Suba, MMFF entry.
Hindi, pero matagal na yun Like the rom-coms. Kasi yung mga rom-coms ngayon, lumalabas na sila ng Manila. Like the one with Liza Soberano and Gerald Anderson. That was shot in Silay. Pero they weren't talking in Ilonggo. In Hiligaynon. Di ba?
Hindi ko napanood yun Wait lang, hindi ko napanood na Pero, it's okay siya at least na explore yung region through that kind of lens. And I hope na may sort of trickle-down effect na, alam mo, like yung mapanood ka ng Crash Landing on You, gusto mo pumunta ng North Korea or something. So, honestly, gusto ko pumunta ng North Korea dahil doon. So, yun. But I can't remember kung ano yung but maybe someone in the comments can point it out. Hindi ako sure kung ano yung last regional na na may ganong effect or something. Kasi dami ko napanood sa Cinema Region.
Pero importante kasi yun di ba? I mean, well, again, ang pangit again to separate yung mainstream and independent and art, di ba? Pero once kasi na if the mainstream embraces the fact na not everybody talks in Tagalog, not everybody talks in Filipino, not everybody has that same mindset, it also welcomes yung ideas ng But if they persist on maintaining na lahat ng tao pare-pareho ng kultura, parang it reinforces the empire of Manila. So
siguro I hope more producers would gamble on the regions, on regional films na i-package siya na it's for everyone. That was one of my hopes sana after nung Patay na Hesus na marami ng gagawa ng mga regional na films. So I hope, and I think some people are making right now or something. So I hope I hope it will get that kind of attention. Kasi ako siguro maybe I'll make another one in a few years again, something soon. So ayun.
Pero
Patrick, ikaw, what do you think?
Like sila Jason Pollack Samana, ini-insist niya na
naka-mute ata.
Magkaroon ng Pampanga flavor lahat ng mainstream movies na ginagawa niya. Na ini-insist niya at least in demand siya sa mga Star Cinema, sa Viva. But wala ba? Sorry Victor. Anyway, again, the yung regional cinema discussion has been an issue ever since for so many years, and up to now it's still a struggle for regional artists to penetrate yung consciousness ng
But I think it's slowly changing yung and I think continued paggawa lang, I think would eventually lead to something maganda.
Okay. So, and then don't forget, if you've enjoyed this, na-enjoy nyo yung mga pelikula, na-enjoy nyo yung kwentuhan namin, na-enjoy nyo yung or gusto nyo lang talaga tumulong, donate. Please donate. I think lumalabas dun sa banner sa taas ng Facebook live nyo yung how to donate. Or if you don't know how to donate, just read through yung Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
We're nearing the tail end of our chit-chat session tonight. So any last few words from our guests from Patay na Hesus before we call it tonight? They call it tonight.
Kaya muna.
Okay, sige. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Thank you for watching Patay na Hesus here sa Lockdown Cinema Club. Continue supporting regional films. Please continue donating for our mga kapatid sa film industry na kailangan ng tulong ngayong panahon ng COVID. Maraming salamat. Your help is going to go a really, really long way. And yes, Patay na Hesus is still accessible until tomorrow. So for those who haven't seen it, yes, I'm inviting you all to watch. Please tell your friends, tell your relatives, tell your family. Thank you very much.
So yun nga, ongoing pa yung Patay na Hesus. Ay manood kayo kapag hindi pa napanood. Or kahit napanood yun na, umulit kayo. It's gonna be a big help sa film industry. So donate and support regional cinema. Thank you and stay safe.
Okay. So ako naman. So hello mga ka-Hesus. I hope napanood niyo na po yung Patay na Hesus at nag-enjoy. Super laugh trip, road trip, laugh trip siya at marami itong mga gintong aral na mapupulot. So please panoorin niyo na sa Vimeo on demand. We are having it until tomorrow. You can avail of it until tomorrow. But even if you avail tomorrow, you still have 48 hours na mapanood siya. So regardless, tapos na yun tomorrow or something. So please, panoorin nyo and donate. So may button dito sa kamay. Pwede ba yun? May button dito. Mag-click sila. Never mind. So please donate sa Lockdown Cinema Club para to help our workers, film industry workers na affected sa COVID crisis. And yes, and we're getting a lot of views na sa film, so we're so happy. So please, if you watch it, share it with your friends, share it with your family, ganon. Take a picture para ma-post namin sa social media, ganon, para
Tag us.
And then gusto ko na din i-plug na yung first movie ko, yung My Paranormal Romance, nasa YouTube din ng Cinema One Originals. And panonood yun yung Jan and Martian na nasa I1. So I have a Victor Villanueva Sunday or something. So ayun, follow nyo rin ako sa Instagram at sa Twitter at @xgangleader. Ito na naman, may button dyan. So mga anong pwesto ko sa screen? Nandito kayo sa taas na parang. O sige mga ka-Hesus, salamat with together with Ogs, si Chai at si Patrick. Thank you for joining us. Diba? I'm very interactive. So thank you for joining us in this live stream, and please support Lockdown Cinema Club. So thank you guys, thank you. So yun. Puno na yung friend request ko, so wag niyo na ako yan. Yeah. Twitter, Instagram na lang, ganun. Diba? I'm very serious. Chicks, pare, nasaan? Ganun. So, yeah. Okay.
All right, guys.
Thank you.